Hello, everybody. Welcome to the MVP Podcast, episode 4. I'm here today with Bird
Hi guys.
and Mac.
What's that?
Yeah, and today is our October episode, so I kind of wanted it to be spooky, but it probably won't work. But we'll
Probably
try our
won't.
best. Okay. First, I want to go on a little tangent that doesn't apply to spookiness at all. It applies to sexuality.
Wow.
All right, guys. So this episode's gonna be really spooky. Sexuality. Okay, so here we go.
No, but, okay, so I've had two really wacky experiences today, like on my sexuality, because like y'all know how I'm asexual, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't really know like what that term really means, right? And since they're all trying to learn, it's like the questions that I get about it are so whatchamacallit, they're so funny. But
Okay.
yeah, so one of my friends, he was just like, yo, I swear if you just try doing the thing at least once, maybe you'll change. And I was just like, no, shut up, right? And the second dude was just like, hey, do you ever sometimes like on certain days just become not asexual? And I was just like, what the frick?
Wow.
So then my
Wow.
return question to him and to the entire call was, do you have days where you sometimes feel like you're not straight? Okay, Mac is shaking his head.
I'm kidding. And I've seen
My
Mac
eyes
though.
have whitened.
Jeez.
Huh?
I know.
What?
I know.
Jeez.
Huh?
Literally makes a ruler bend.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, but anyways, do you get that question, right?
Yeah.
Like you get the
guess so.
equivalence of asking that question compared to like asking it to someone who's asexual, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's quite the hard. I don't know how. Okay, I don't know if it's just my brain, but I don't know how asexuality is like super hard to wrap your head around in terms
guess
of these
because,
kinds of
like,
scenarios.
Most sexualities tend to have a partner involved, whereas yours doesn't have anybody involved.
Nothing.
I guess
At
so. I
all.
guess so.
No feelings.
I guess
At
so.
all.
Yeah.
So it's like the absence of a person is like kind of hard to imagine.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, some asexuals can have partners, but since I'm aromantic
Yeah,
asexual,
yeah.
I guess like I guess it's just like another level of like against a partner. And then like the reason why he asked that question was like, oh, it's because the way you talk about things sometimes makes me feel like you're just straight minded, right? Because I tend to call a lot of things cute or like hot, and like it also it applies to humans. Okay, I do call objects cute. I call objects cute. I see Mac laughing. By the way, we have our cameras on for each other this episode.
I really don't get how you do that. I don't. Like,
What?
there's a lot of things that you can like call something by like something else. Like, oh yeah, this is cool. I don't get it when you call a specific thing cute.
And
it
that
just doesn't
hammer
Okay.
is
make
really
sense.
cute.
Yeah,
Like,
no, okay.
what?
Like
Like, did you dress that hammer
I'm sure
in a
they're
maid outfit or something?
I'm sure
Like,
there is at least one person who could also visualize it. Like, this thing is really cute. Like,
yeah, but
this smell is super cute. Like,
Yeah, I don't understand the smell thing, but I get the object.
yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Smells are
No,
a bit
but, like,
like what? I don't know how. Like when people say
Smells
like
like a
somebody
bit cute.
smells handsome or somebody smells pretty or somebody smells
yes,
cute.
yeah, I'm not the only
Like,
one
I don't know
who
how
does
to-
that.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you are, but it's just like a very odd thing to say. I feel like that's such a human thing to assign to like a sense,
Yeah.
you know,
I guess
aside
so.
from like vision.
It just,
know?
I just can't explain
Okay,
it. I
okay. It
think-
would also have to do with feeling too, you know. Oh, this table feels really cute. Huh?
Yeah, like
It
what?
can feel
What?
cute. Things can feel
What?
cute. Things can feel cute. You just
Huh?
don't get me. You're just not vibing
Is
with
it
me right now.
is it just like soft or something? Like, oh,
Okay,
this
yeah.
carpet feels cute. It's furry.
Yeah, no, yeah, you get it. Like, furry things are pretty cute. Like, feeling, right?
Huh?
Okay. Anyways,
Hey,
so
Mac, you're cute.
aside,
I'm an object.
Yeah.
oh, okay, I was about to say, aside from objects, I tend to call people and stuff like cute. Like, I give them compliments, right? And
Okay.
that guy like took it as like, oh, it's pretty straight minded, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
when I call something cute or when I call something hot, like, oh damn, you looking fine today, right? It's not with any like, how do I say it, romantic undertone to it. It's what I told him was, it's like when I call something hot or like when I compliment them, it's the same, or like when I express my like towards a person, for me it's the same thing as expressing my like towards something that's not a person. Yeah, like if I really, really, really liked the specs on my PC, I would be like, damn, I love these specs.
Yo, that
And then-
3060 crazy.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
is it
3060
regular 3060?
No clue. No clue.
No, I think it's a regular
Okay.
3060. I remember.
I
what
guess
do you
it's a
have, Mac?
3060.
I have a
3060?
3060 as well. Yeah.
Oh, word.
Aside, wait, where was I? Where was I?
Oh, yeah. Comparing it to like an object, comparing like
Well, okay, it's not like my level of love is comparable to an object, right? But like when I say that I'm into this kind of person, or like I'm into this kind of personality type, I'm into this kind of like body type, I'm into this kind of like how this person looks, right? It's not in a romantic like interest. I'm just interested in it in the way like you would be interested in like how you would cook a meal. Or like yeah, so but I feel like a lot of people, especially the guy who asked me that first question, is like I feel like they think of the way I express that interest as like a romantic undertone, because I guess that's like what's been normalized, right?
Like if you hear me complimenting a woman, you'd think there's romantic undertones anyways, right?
Yep.
True.
At least some.
True.
Some.
So like it's completely natural to assume that, cuz like usually when I would say that generally when you look at a man or a woman or any other gender, you look at them and you think they're the default settings, if you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Their
No, I
default
get that. I
settings.
get that.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Wait,
get
what?
that. You don't get that?
Huh? No, I don't.
I don't want to explain it because it may sound
What?
it may sound bad.
Yeah,
Well,
I get
like-
where Ethan's coming from.
Yeah.
On that
but
part.
like you just assume that like
Okay.
you automatically assume that people are on default settings, right? So
Uh-huh.
and the
So,
way
like, they're
that
average.
Bun talks, when you apply it to the person with the default settings, it comes off as romantic. But they don't know that you have a controller plugged in or a DLC. Actually, I
they
should
don't
probably
know,
say the
like-
DLC
Dude.
part instead of the controller
don't-
plugged in,
they
because
don't
that
know
sounds
how-
weird.
I
That
get
sounds
that.
weird.
I get that. I don't.
They
Yeah, I
don't
didn't
have
get the
like a little
controller.
virus,
Okay, yo, it's like, yeah, like Bun has a DLC. There you go.
the little bug, little
I
virus
said a
thing.
DLC, not a bug.
If you call it a virus, it sounds way worse than it needs to be.
Nah, it's like, cause I think virus.
Because
I don't know, it
viruses
doesn't
can be
apply-
cleaned and fixed. You can't really fix
yeah, no,
what
'cause,
this
like,
is.
Well, the thing is, a lot of people approach, whenever I say these kinds of things, a lot of people approach it as if it's like a problem that needs to be fixed. Like, oh, can you like
Yeah,
try like
can.
ramming into someone and then like see what happens?
Huh?
Like in a romantic sense.
Mm.
Yeah, or like,
beating
oh,
the absolute rails off of somebody.
and I've
Okay.
been saying I've heard like once like when I first told this to like an older lady, she told me like, oh, I'm really interested in like meeting you again in like 10 years to see where your stance lies, as if like with the connotation of like, oh, maybe
It's a
you
phase.
completely changed. Yeah, it's like a phase type of thing, and that's like what
Well,
everyone is saying to me.
huh.
And it's like, well, in 10 years, will you become gay? That's the thing.
Well, I guess what she means by that is like kind of like an event that like big, and a big event that happens that kind of just all of a sudden changes your mind. Because I mean, that's what a lot of people. That's what a lot of
Okay,
people
so,
like.
like, do you guys believe in the possibility that a huge enough event would happen for you to be interested in men?
Um.
I met Mac.
Well, I mean, like it has to be
I
like
mean,
pretty. Like it has to be some. I don't know what that can be,
Yeah.
but like it's just an
But, like-
event. That's why. That's why there's some people that like, have like the assumption that something can happen and then change that. Like it's. I mean, I don't know.
But do you personally believe that that could happen?
An event that can change someone's mind on a specific topic, yes.
Okay. Then
If it could be applied to that sense
But
specifically.
that sense,
Sexuality?
yeah, exactly.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that could be applied with my life and my sexuality for certain, because
Yeah.
I don't know what the future is like. But for the time being and for my foreseeable future in my current mindset, I am straight.
You
know what I'm saying?
Am,
Like maybe, who knows? Maybe I become
that.
asexual. Who knows? Like
Oh, I see.
it could be a possibility. I don't know. There's no telling, brother.
mm-hmm.
Okay. That's interesting to hear, but I don't know. I don't know if any other sexuality. Well, I think other sexualities do experience this actually, like upon reflection, like you
I
would
could
think
assume
like
that like homosexuals, they have a moment where they, especially in like a world that is predominantly heterosexual, right? Like a homosexual
Yeah.
would, they would notice something different, and that would be considered the event. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
So like, let's say they look at
Well-
the same gender in a different light, and like that's the moment it clicks. Or
Mhm,
like somebody
mhm.
somebody says a certain thing, somebody does a certain thing.
I guess so. Yeah. And I guess I understand that like thing where like, oh, later in life you could do it, because like there's a lot of like people who like get married, have children, and then they find out what
Oh
their
yeah,
sexuality actually is,
yeah,
right?
that's just crazy to me.
Yeah. So like I don't know, I don't think, yeah, but you know what, I feel like in terms of my asexuality rating, I feel like I'm at 110% right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying with like me too. I feel like I'm 110%
You're like
straight.
110% straight.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm with you on that, Ethan.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, one thing I really hope is like I meet another Aero Ace person, and like I really want to like see what their stance on this same situation is, right? Because the only other Aero Ace person I've ever met, like, I forgot their names, but do you know those conjoined twins that are like conjoined?
Yep, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the ones
At
who
the
have
torso?
like one body.
Yeah, the torso.
Yeah, and then like they have like two heads and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know that they were.
One of them is Aero Ace, and the other one is, I think she's straight, and she also has a boyfriend, right?
Huh.
And
Wait, how
I
does
saw
that
this
work?
yeah, I know. I saw this interview with Anthony Padilla, like how does dating work, and as like since one of them is Aero Ace, right? And obviously the couple goes out on a date, and then like the Aero Ace sibling said that whenever they do that, she just phases out, or she just like dissociates pretty much. So
Huh?
yeah, it's pretty interesting.
She like put in headphones or some shit.
Well, I
Like,
guess she just like goes on her phone or something, but
but
she
how
just
they
like
share the same
phases
body,
out.
do they have multiple I don't remember if what their like
I think
body
they
looks like.
have. I think it's just like one body.
No, it's
like,
just one torso.
one body, two heads.
What
type
about like
meat.
the arms and legs?
Yeah, no, it's normal.
Like it's just normal arms and legs. They can.
So how would how would one of the heads go on a phone and the other be on a date?
No, because it's two different
Well,
heads. So like
they
one would
grew
be
up like
able
that,
to
so-
like, I think this is what it is, where literally one head controls one arm and the other controls the other arm.
Yeah, and I think they've just learned like through therapy to like meld together.
I actually wonder how they think, like I wonder if they can like share thoughts.
Yeah.
I don't know if that
but,
makes sense, but I don't know. I feel like with
Yeah,
such
but-
close proximity, I feel like there has to be something that's like unique about them and their brains.
I get thoughts are so complex though, and you would never know. Even if you had like the same brains, you wouldn't. I doubt that you would like often think the same thing at the same time, given how complex thoughts are. Like thoughts alone.
No, I'm just saying
you
like
know?
telepathy kind of thing. Like they're thinking of something and then the other person starts thinking of the same thing kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah. Have you guys ever like done this thing like with like your family, like siblings or friends, where like you're
Probably
thinking of like a song in your head, and then like your friend or something just starts humming it?
No, because
you
I
ever
listen
had
to
that?
very obscure music, so it's like it's kind of
Oh my
unfair.
god, you listen to underground people.
Wait, so you're thinking of a song
Yeah,
and then without
like
telling anybody about it,
yeah,
you're-
and you just start humming it out of nowhere.
that person just starts humming it?
Yeah,
No, that's never happened.
really? Oh my gosh, that's happened like
There's been
with my
times
sister
where
a couple
like
times.
I've been thinking of a song or like singing a song and then like I got into the car and then it started playing on the radio like as the
that's
car
pretty
turned
meta.
on. Like that's
Oof.
pretty cool. That's happened like twice in my life.
Dang.
Never happened to me.
Yeah. What's her name? Olivia Rodrigo?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was kind of like, I think I forgot the situation, but it happened like that person, that artist that was playing in my head, and then my sister started humming it or something, or it was the other way around. But like when we heard it, we were just like, "What the frick?" So
What
yeah,
the cock? Sorry.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Anyways, that was my
Good.
little tangent.
I was
Nice
gonna say
tangent.
Mac's face looks funny without glasses.
I know,
Thanks,
that's what.
man.
Okay, Mac, do you want to tell your little story?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Because I've been
sure.
drawing Mac with glasses. This is like, if you guys follow our MFB page, Mac has
What was
glasses
the
on all of the
MFP page
drawings.
again? I forgot. What was it?
Oh,
You know,
fuck.
on Instagram, mfb.podcast. You know, give it a follow, give it a like.
Word, thanks, bro.
I make
No
really
way.
nice reels. But yeah, on his intro post, he had glasses. On his freaking drawings, he has glasses. But yeah, right now he has no glasses. I wonder why.
I'm blind.
Oh, that was anticlimactic.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to? Yeah, just.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Every time
trigger
he makes
warning.
that sound, I should just put the real sound in.
I was planning to like actually like code in
Do a
a
soundboard.
button on my keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
To
should
only
have
be
a
that nice.
soundboard. That'd be crazy.
Oh, we should do an applause, a laughing track,
A
just
laugh
to
track?
make ourselves
No.
funnier than we usually are.
That is so bad.
Cause like, have you seen like
I'm not doing that, bro.
Nickelodeon shows without the laugh track?
I
Like
saw this
things like
one where it was,
iCarly
like,
and
It's really
Victorious.
I saw Friends without the laugh track, and dude, that is the most
Exactly.
unfunny shit I've ever seen.
Shows like I think the laugh track just does something different to your brain, but
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, we
like
should
Friends,
act-
like there are some moments that are really good. Like I haven't fully watched Friends, but there are some moments that are pretty good. But then like 95% of the time, the laugh track is playing, it's dog shit. It's like a dog shit joke. It would literally be like one of the characters looking funny and then doing like, and then it would be
Making
like the
funny
same thing.
face.
And yeah, sorry,
Okay.
insert funny face. There you go.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, I don't think they can hear your face move, sir.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
he was making some really silly faces.
No, I'm sure they
on the-
understood. They understood.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Okay. Yeah, they
Sure.
probably made the face too. Okay.
Word.
Anyways, Mac, do you want to tell your little story as to
Alright.
why your glasses are gone?
Yeah, so on the date of October 5,
Oh,
I
wait a
got
minute.
LASIK surgery.
Yo, before
Huh?
we even start your story,
Okay. Go
2
ahead.
days ago was
2 days
Mac's
ago.
birthday.
Oh my
goodness,
gosh!
this
How
is
We are
can
recording this at-
legal.
announce this?
We are recording
Yeah,
this
he
at
is
2 in the
legal.
morning.
Yes.
Guys, we are Canadian, by the way.
He is legal in our
We can
province.
totally drink.
Sorry.
Okay. We are recording this at 2 in the morning. This is why he's saying 2 days ago. Today is the 15th now. Just
Motherfucker. Oh yeah, I don't know when this is going up, but
exactly, that's why I said
yeah.
it.
Anyways,
yo,
yeah,
hello
currently
future me.
15 days
Fuck you.
ago.
You're a piece of shit. Sorry.
Yeah, have fun editing this. Beep,
Hey,
boop,
future
boop,
Mac,
boop,
you're doing your
boop,
best,
boop,
even though you're not
boop,
gonna listen to
boop,
this.
boop, boop, boop. Hop, bop, bop,
Damn.
bop.
Get a load of this guy, man. Man, carefree life, huh?
What? He doesn't listen to this podcast?
Dude, this guy, yo, imagine. Well, I mean,
Huh?
wait, Bun, do you?
Huh?
Oh,
I
I
do.
meant
You-
in like editing.
I do.
Well,
No,
I mean, I
like-
have
no,
to
like-
listen to it
Okay.
because I edited, right?
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
like-
What?
Exactly.
I listen to the I sometimes listen. The last time I listened to the podcast, like
Oh.
episode 3, was while I was playing. I think it
Oh
was.
wait,
Apex.
yeah, you were doing something.
Yeah.
I remember that, and you were just like, "Oh, this is such a good like thing to listen to while doing this."
Yeah.
I don't
yeah,
think it was Apex.
No,
I don't think it was Apex.
it was either Apex or something else. But like, it felt really like it felt like a
You were
it
playing
felt like a
Minecraft. You were playing
podcast.
Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, we
yeah.
gotta hop back on our world, bro. I forgot about that.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling that yet.
Okay, bro.
Okay, but yeah. Anyways, happy birthday, Mac.
Thank you.
Happy late
Happy
birthday.
19th
legal.
birthday, Mac.
Woo.
Yeah, the little baby
Legality.
of our
Nice.
MFB podcast is now grown.
Oh.
It's been
yes,
2 days.
I
Let's
guess
do
so.
that. Let's do it another time.
Mhm.
Okay, just need to marinate it, bro.
Yeah, his brain needs to marinate the fact that he's legal, you know?
Sure.
I mean, I think he's already.
I
done
think
it.
it already
It's been
has. Yeah.
It's been
just-
marinating
it's
in like
just-
vodka.
I think it
It just-
marinated in like the moment I came over, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! It's been marinating in like some.
Oh, not
okay,
that way because of the gift that I gave you.
Ah.
Yeah,
Oh, we do not speak of that.
yeah. Okay.
Is it really R18?
It's okay. It's okay. I gave him a dildo.
It's like
Okay.
Aw, sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
okay,
what kind of?
okay.
He put a friend in
Oh,
him.
sorry.
All right. What? Stupid that you stole it from him.
Oh,
hate you
I'm
for that.
oh,
big
sorry.
fan, big fan.
I don't
No,
understand
no,
this
Ethan. You got it. You got the joke. But yes,
Yeah.
Bun was at my house earlier today. She was chilling, and I was eating my poke because we got poke before we went back to
Guys,
my
I love
house.
poke.
And we started
Okay.
watching this YouTuber I watch. His name is Droid. He's really funny, but yeah, we were just chilling, listening to him, and then he brought up that joke where You Got a Friend Maybe was playing in his vlog, and then he was like panning his camera towards his friend that was just literally just on the computer, and then he like pans it towards him, and he's like, "I'll put a friend in you," and then he pans it back to his friend, and his friend is just shooketh. He is absolutely shooketh.
But
And
yeah,
and then-
essentially, that was Mac's
Chinchilla?
Chinchilla?
Yo,
caught on camera. Mac and Fern sharing the same brain cell. No way.
boy. Make it a series. Here we go.
I wouldn't have ever thought of
Opener clip.
chinchilla, bro.
In Chinchilla, bro.
Dude, do you
I don't know
remember?
why.
Wait, do you ever watch like those old ass fucking like introducing phase members?
Yeah.
Oh my god, do you
No.
remember Phase Jev?
Face Jeff? Yeah, of course I remember Face Jeff.
Yeah, dude, I don't know why, but like when I said opener, I thought of his opening clip, and that shit was crazy. I remember. Dude, I gotta watch that again. I gotta watch like the old shit, like the fucking old ass team montages and shit. Oh man, those are Call of Duty montages, by the way, bud.
Yeah.
It was like,
Anyways,
yeah, cool
essentially
shit.
well,
Okay,
friend thing
okay.
is what
Essentially, yeah,
Fern
let's just
put
cut. Yeah, fuck you,
into
Otto.
back.
Fuck you.
Anyways, that was his birthday present. Anyways, tell me
Nothing
your
was my
story,
birthday
Mac.
present. So yeah, on October 5, I got LASIK, and it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, that's why he
I
doesn't
pretty
have
much
glasses.
I showed up there at like 10, did all this like writing forms, blah blah blah. And then it pretty much came down to like just waiting for the surgery in general.
I like how he started with the forms
And
this time.
leave me alone, okay? Leave me alone.
He started with the
All
forms
right.
this
So
time.
basically,
Every
I
other
was sitting
time.
on the couch inside
in the lobby.
Every other
So am
time
I gonna
he
do-
told this story, he started with the lobby. And he...
Yeah, because it
You
makes
started
sense. I'm literally
with the
copying and
form.
pasting the story and telling it to everyone. I'm not gonna tell someone a different
Okay,
story.
the forms. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. So leave me alone, huh? Okay, so yeah, I was sitting in the lobby and I was just chilling there,
Sorry.
and then they finally called me up, and I followed this nurse into like this small like cubby of a room with like 3 other couches and like a small nightstand with a bunch of stuff. I can't see it because I already have my glasses off, and I already put it in
Wait,
my
what was your
satchel.
prescription before?
Negative 5.55, both eyes. I'm even.
Holy frick.
That's not even that bad.
He's
I have a
blind.
friend that's negative 8, so you can't even talk to me.
So,
Damn.
like, what can that friend see?
Nothing. Without their glasses, nothing. Nothing.
Is that
So, like,
considered legally
yeah,
blind?
well, I was gonna say, like,
Legally-
what is legal? Yeah.
Okay, so like blind is just like 10 or 11 or something like that. I don't know. Cuz like I've know people that are negative 8, negative 7, and they're like chilling with like thick lens glasses.
Dude.
So I'm just assuming that 10 or 11 or something up there is like blind. But
Google time.
Wait.
I don't
Wait, if your prescription, according to the internet, if your prescription is negative 2.5 or lower, that means you're legally blind.
know. Without them, that makes sense. Cuz it's literally like everything's blurry. Like everything is like
Oh,
smudged pretty much.
I see.
Like
What is 20 over
hmm.
200? Is that, like, what it means? Like, what is,
Yeah, I
like,
just
how do you
searched
do negative 2.5? Like, what is that? Where does that number come from?
I just searched the prescription.
I don't know.
Anyways, continue your story.
Oh right. Yeah, so I'm walking into this small cubby of a room, and I pretty much sit down. My glasses are already off, I already said that. And then immediately she like hands me these like blue, like blurry like blobs that are in her hands, and of course I can't see, so I was like questioning like, what is this? And then she's like, oh, it's, so there, one of them, it's like a hairnet. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And then she gave me 2 other ones, and they're like, okay, these are for your feet. So because you're gonna be going into the surgery room, we don't really do that like extra change of like gown clothes or whatever. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I get to see my own clothes. And then she puts in 2 like numbing eye drops in each eye, and then just dips. She just leaves, and I'm like just chilling there, and then I go with my phone, and I'm just like pretty much letting everyone know I'm like, I'm getting LASIK, at least to like close friends and like family members. I'm like, it's gonna happen now. And then after like a hot 20, no, not 20, maybe like 10 minutes pass by, she comes back, and then she takes the eye drops again that was on the nightstand, and then she puts in 3 more in each eye, then dips again. And I'm like, how long is this gonna go on? I don't want to like keep numbing my eyes over and over again, even though it'll probably help. And then all of a sudden she randomly opens the door that's directly on my left, like on the other side of the hall, and she's just like, oh, you can come in now. And I'm like, that was the door to the surgery room? I thought it was like somewhere in the back. But I follow her in, and of course I'm still blind. the only things that I can make out are the ceiling is black, everything else is white, and then the machine over like a grayish like table bed is like a black machine, which I'm guessing is the LASIK machine part fixing eyes thing. I end up
The eyes thing.
yes, I don't know what's called scientifically.
Yes.
He really knows what went into his eyes.
Yeah, indeed. And then I take all my stuff, put on a different bed chair. I walk up towards the doctor, I shake his hand, and then he sits me down at the front of like that bed thing. And he pretty much talks me through everything that he's gonna do, blah blah blah. But I don't understand a single word he's saying. There's like machines that are on that are just buzzing, and there's like 15 fans that are on as well. And I can't hear anything, and I'm just nodding my head up and down like, yeah, sure, I know what's gonna happen, just do it. And then the only words I can make out were, you're not gonna like this, you won't be able to like see for a couple seconds, and then something about a hard part. I'm like, okay, sure. And then I lay back down into like this like hole at the head part of like the bed table, so where my head sits, and I'm staring up, and immediately the nurse turns the thing on, and boom, it just blasts me with lights. And here's the way I described it to like when I first told the story. It was like, imagine you're looking inside like a metallic bowl. You look on the inside, and just imagine there's like a good 50 lights just spaced out, and then there's 2 red lights on the left and right, and then there's one green light right directly in the center, and it's bright. Everything's bright. And then, why am I out of breath? I'm like holding in my breath for some reason. I don't know why.
It's the past trauma
he's probably-
slipping out.
Yeah, he's getting PTSD.
It's the
It's not really
past trauma,
PTSD.
man.
I don't know why, but it's like I'm holding in my breath so that the mic doesn't pick up me breathing. But
Just breathe.
yeah, I don't know why I'm doing that.
Dog, it's simple.
I don't know why I'm doing that. But yeah, I'm there, and then I just see the doctor like come up from like above my head, and then starts putting gloves on, blah blah blah. And then this is pretty much where it starts, where the nurse ends up giving me 2 stress balls, and I immediately get scared. I'm like, there is no way that they'd give a person stress balls for a painless procedure. Like, I don't get that, but sure, let's just go with it. So I'm holding them, and immediately this doctor starts putting 4 tapes around my eye. And right after that, he takes what looked like an eyelash curler, but then yanks my eyelids open. Like, he just pushes in, like,
What
yeah,
were
like
those
digs
called
under
again?
him.
Like freaking
What?
tweezers? Not tweezers.
Huh?
What was the word? For
don't
the
know.
thing that Mac was describing?
Eyelash
There's a word for
curler?
it. No, yeah. But what's the actual term?
I don't know. Well, like,
Something
yeah,
that
Where
they
did
just,
I said it, like-
something that pries the oak, like
There was a word for it. There's a word for it.
oh my god, you're right. There was a word
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, and we literally said it.
Oh my god. No, wait, I gotta think.
opening eye thing. Opening object eye.
Prong? Not prong.
Prongs? Prongs?
No, sorry. Sorry.
Prongs.
Dude, I don't remember.
Yeah, anyways, I give up.
I gotta
Nice.
look it up.
But yeah, no, they just kind of like dug each like side under my eyelid and then yanked it open without any warning. He just kind of did it on his own speed. I'm like, okay, sure.
The
That
speculum.
Oh, well, I never said that.
Yeah, I don't
speculum.
remember. Speculum. I don't know
Speculum.
what did I say?
Specular.
I don't
It
remember.
was like something we all knew. instead of eyelash curler.
Yeah, it was like, it's not specifically for your eyes. It's like something that opens something.
Can
Yeah.
opener. No.
No. That's close.
So I kind of just yank it open, and that area kind of hurt, like, a bit. I'm like already shook because
Shook.
it pretty much felt like my field of view was just widened. Like, it was crazy. Like, it's as if like you're looking straight, right? And you're just walking down the street, and then they like yank your eyelids like that far out. It's as if you can immediately see like your shoes or something. Like, that's how far like I can see. And it was so crazy because I was like, why can I see the door in like my peripherals? I couldn't see that before. And then this is the part where it starts hurting. He immediately puts like this small clear disc. I don't know what it was. It might have been like a magnifying glass, which makes more sense. And he like clips it directly on my eye, like what's a good, like, you know, a bunch of like those seasoning caps where you kind of have to like click it close or like push it close and it like clicks. That's what it felt like, but on my eye. And he just clicks it in and then like twists it to like make sure it's like in there. I'm like, okay, that hurt because he put pressure on my eyeball. And then this is the part that like really terrifies me. He puts this big black blob, from what I can see, on like the side of my face that he's doing surgery first with, like the first eye that he's doing with it, which is my right eye. And then he just puts it on my face, and all I can see is this small white circle of light. And then this is the part where it's straight pain for like a good 30 seconds, but it felt like years. What's it called? He doesn't even talk to me at this point. He like, it's just him and the nurses. The nurse immediately says, turning pressure on, and then all of a sudden it feels like he put, or here's the way I described it. It's as if, you know, you're doing like chest compressions and stuff on a person's like chest, right? But imagine that on your eye with the like circle glass thing there, but he's pushing it all in one go with like all his weight. Like he's doing a handstand and everything. That's what it felt like. And he's just
why
pushing.
Your skull didn't crack.
That's what it felt like, right? And I'm just like being pushed in farther into that like padding, or like opening padding on like the headrest, and I'm like being pushed farther into that thing because it felt like that much pressure, but it was probably just like, you know, the air being taken out so that they can cut it or cut my eye open. And that's what was like kind of going through my head. I'm like, oh, this is the cutting process. So as that pressure's going, I still see that light, but then all of a sudden that pressure stops, it keeps going, and then he kind of like slowly covers it with another black object. But through that entire thing, that entire like 5 seconds of like closing that circle of light for me, it's more pain because I'm like, oh, he's actually cutting my eye open, but the pressure is still going, so the rest of my head is still in pain. And then finally, pressure off, still pushing my face, and then they take everything off, and that's when my eyes open. Finally, the pain's done, and I'm like, throughout the entire thing, I'm squeezing the hell out of these stress balls to the point where like I'm all tense. My entire body's tense, and I'm scared to even move an inch. And I'm breathing so like my breathing was terrible. Just like I'm shaking and everything. I'm sorry if that was too loud on the mic, but and then this is the best part. This is what my sister did not like me describing. The ramen bowl, or the instant ramen. Ooh. So imagine you take an instant ramen. Wow, yummy. And then you know how you peel the lid off of the cup but like right until it like doesn't fully peel off, because you have to put the water in and then close it back in.
Uh-huh.
The doctor did that with like my eyelid, or not my eyelid, that like part that he cut. He kind of like took tweezers and then folded it, and like see it. I could see him fold that like layer of whatever it is that was on my eye, and I'm like, oh, that was nice. I felt that. That was weird. And then pretty much from there, it's just like the normal LASIK thing, or they like, or from like, I guess from what a lot of people heard when people got LASIK, was like that burning type of feeling where they kind of just take a blue laser and then just what seems like burning your eye, and you can smell it too. It's just like something's on fire for some reason. And then it's done. They just kind of like rip off the tape and unclamp it without letting you know, because they're just like, oh yeah, we're done, move on to the next eye. And then the same process repeats. Painful shit happening for 30 seconds, and then the laser, and then I'm done. After all of it's done, I'm literally just sitting like I'm in my coffin. I'm done. I just did not want to, like, I just wanted to sit there for like a good like hour just from what happened. And I'm just laying down there, and then the nurse is just like, oh, give us like a good minute, we're gonna like get everything out of here so you can get up. I'm like, I don't want to get up.
Dog, you just ripped my eyes open, and you
then
want me to get up right
they're all
now?
ready.
Like, what?
Exactly. No, it was so fast. And then all of a sudden they're like, okay, you can ready, yeah, like ready for you to like get up. I'm like, okay. So I'm
Undertaker
like
style.
this, like what's it called? Yeah, Undertaker style, where I'm just sitting in the coffin, and I just with like both of my arms like just tied together, like a villager from Minecraft, just like this. And then I rise up while I'm still sitting down, and then they just start laughing because they expected me to open my eyes right when I got up, but no, I'm literally just sitting up with my arms like crossed, and I'm just still with my eyes closed because I'm too scared to open them. And all of a sudden they're like, oh no, it's okay, you can open them, like you're like nothing will happen. I opened them, and it was very underwhelming. I thought it was gonna be like a 1440p, just clear as day. No, it was still blurry shit. I'm like, did this even work? Did I just waste my money on a process that they did nothing on? It just gave me
They
pain,
ripped my eyes
and that's
for
it.
nothing.
So
I
and then,
saw my eyes on my eye.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. And then they're just like, okay, and then you can walk towards this like mini table, because they wanted to check like how my eyes were after the surgery. But I'm like, you want me to walk right now? And then they're like, yeah. So I get up, and immediately I instantly feel all of my strength disappear. Like I almost like collapse for a second. I kind of had to hold
Started
the
buffering.
bed for like stability for like a good 3 seconds. Yeah, because like, okay, you know that feeling when you like sit down on the couch or lay down for so long,
Yeah.
and then you all of a sudden instantly get up and stand? It like blacks
Oh, yeah,
out.
yeah. Anemia things.
Yeah, it's like you black out, but like your vision doesn't black out. It's just your body that just like collapses because you just don't know what's happening.
I'm just learning how to walk for the first time again.
Pretty much. And then I like slowly like crawl to the mini table that they wanted me to go on. I rest my head on the thing, and they're like, oh yeah, your eyes good, it went well. And then I just get sent out with sunglasses, and I just sit in the lobby until my sister picks me up. And yeah, that was great. And then for like the first 2 days, I was like a vampire, where I just could not stare at light at all. It was so
Yeah,
bad.
And he had his like first encounter with like eye drops. That was very funny.
Yeah, I do not like eye drops. I do not like anything close to my eye, even
He was
before the
just
surgery.
sobbing.
And I do have trauma
Just
from the surgery,
sobbing.
so I wasn't
There were
sobbing, but I
tears
was
flowing
more of
down
just
his
like-
face, man.
It was more of like
He was weeping.
it was more of like oh no, I cried during this operation, like for how numb my eyes were, I could feel my tears like fill up in my eye. And that was so wild because like it's supposed to be numb. Yeah, like it's just
So
sitting there.
they didn't. I
And
thought
like I could
I
feel
thought
it
you
Were you
said
drip
like
that
down
there
my
was something
cheek.
that
initially
was like
crying, or
that
was it
dried
just
it
because of
too.
the?
That they like put something near it so that it would dry.
Yeah, no, that was like the tape, so that like so that the laser or the blade wouldn't like, I guess, hit the rest of
No, but
my
like when your eyes, like
eye from like
when
the
your tears
outer
started welling up in your eyes, like I
area.
thought there was somebody that like would actively like
Yeah,
take
I
a
guess.
tissue and like dry your eye for you. You know?
Nah,
Um,
nah, it would just drip down my face.
Bruh, that's whack. That's
Yeah,
whack.
no, because like you know how
because
the
they're just
same way
working on your
that
eye. They
they
don't
would
care if you're
like
crying, because it's
rehydrate
supposed to be
your eye. Like
numb.
let's say your eye was open for really long, they would like put eye drops on you for like every couple of seconds.
Yeah, no, that's what the numbing thing is for. Because you
That
don't
gotta
feel
be the
even if it's
weirdest
dry or
shit
not.
ever, not knowing if your
That's
eyes
why
are
when
dry
you're
or not.
after,
It's like,
yeah,
wait, if
that's
you
why,
blink on a
yeah,
like on a
no, that's
dry
why when
eye,
you're
would it just feel
out,
like sandpaper? Like when you blink?
Oh,
no, that's
were
what
you
happened to me
not?
though.
What,
Were
bro?
you
Like when
not
I,
blinking the
Yo,
entire time?
bro.
no, they use the
They
yank.
use the
Hello?
yankers.
Sorry, they use the yank, but then the thing is like, you're okay. So like when you're numbed, does it just stop your blinking? Cause like I know
No,
that your
huh?
brain is
It's
hardwired
your
to
eye, not
no,
your
'cause, like,
eyelids.
no. I mean, yeah, but like with your eye, like you know how like
No,
um
no.
you
I know what you're trying to describe.
yeah, like you try to
Like the
blink,
muscle, like the
Yeah.
but like you
eyelid
can't
muscle.
blink. Like when you do a staring contest, like you
Yeah,
just have to blink it. Yeah.
yeah. No,
Why?
no.
It's in the
It's
form of
literally
eye
just your
drops though, bud.
eyeball.
Bun. Like, dude, are you?
Yeah. Like I
It's not
see
an
what you think
injection
it
though.
can
Yeah.
affect your eyelids, but from what I felt, it literally just felt like when I closed my eyes and my eyelids touched my eyeball when it was numb, it just felt like it. Okay, here's the weird thing, because you know when you blink, you don't really feel your eye when you blink. When they're numb, you feel it. You feel like your eye, like you feel your eyelid
Almost,
touching
you
your
know,
eyeball.
he's on like some
If that
It's
new
makes
drug,
sense.
honestly
dude.
the wackiest experience ever.
He starts feeling his eyes.
Absolutely.
That was
New drug.
I don't need LASIK.
You know,
I got
you get
20/20.
LASIK and see how it
Oh,
feels.
I don't have 20/20 vision, man. I got 0.25.
I meant
Oh.
I meant this person right here.
I don't need like
Shut your bitch ass.
No, I'm not saying no. You don't need to get LASIK. Well, I'm just saying that if you want to go back to 2020, like the option is there.
I don't necessarily need to go
Yeah,
back to
dude, that year
2020.
sucked,
But,
dude. What are you
This is
talking about,
Nah, you're-
dude?
nah,
Why would you
you're-
want to go
you're crap.
back to 2020, dude?
You're crap.
Yo, COVID
Without
actually
glasses,
just like
you're crap.
minus two'd. Like we literally just like
Yeah.
our year like
Oh,
like
2020
wow,
the
that
year.
took you a while, bro.
Oh. No, I like
It's the
knew
LASIK.
that could have been the
Ah.
joke, but I'm like, nah, that's too stupid.
Hey,
And then it
man,
was.
you know, I'm not really feeling like complex jokes tonight, man. I'm just gonna say like stupid shit like always, man.
Yeah.
That's
Great.
usually how it is. It's fine, dude.
What? Me?
You were the
Smart?
smart one.
Dude, you're tripping.
What?
Huh?
Shut
I
your
mean,
ass.
Out of the three of us, yeah.
Yeah.
What? I mean,
No, we made that
me
connection at the
definitely.
subway.
Bun?
Yeah, you're right. Bun's kind of dumb.
Yeah. I'm an eh.
Like socially inept.
That's true. But yeah, I kind of made the connection. I'm not socially inept. Okay. Anyways, I made the connection where like when Mac was talking about like
Oh
his
yeah, when
eyes
you get
burning
it
and he could
cauterized
smell it.
stuff.
Like when he first told that story. Yeah, when he first told that story, I was just like, oh man, I can't relate to that. Like I can't necessarily like visualize that. But my leg got cauterized, and I remember smelling the burning.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
don't
I
we
very
all?
much feel that.
Anyways, Mac, would you say that your LASIK experience could be like the scariest thing that happened in your life?
Pain wise, yes.
pain-wise, do you have any other scary experiences in your life though that
I
like
almost broke
top
my
the chart?
I almost broke my back during a snowboarding incident.
Ooh,
It was so funny. It was like actually so funny. Like I was just
did you
snowboarding
just
down.
fall?
It was yes. I've. How do you just not break your?
Sorry.
Just break my back while I'm snowboarding? Ah. Um. No. Okay. So yeah, me, my cousin, and my sister. I think my dad too. Yeah, I think my dad would do that too. We all went down a black diamond, and it honestly went pretty well. Like for how old I was too, and I
Bro,
did
what's a
not know what I
black
was doing.
diamond?
That was pretty cool. Don't know why he did that. Basically like the highest level, or like the most like intermediate level of like
Oh, okay.
paths you could take while skiing or snowboarding.
Word.
Yeah. So like for levels of snowboarding or skiing, there's bunny hills. That's just you just don't know what you're doing, so you're learning on bunny hills because it's like small hills that you can still do things on. Then there's greens. Those are like
Easy mode.
basically like easy mode. Like they're
Well, I'm
nice,
liking the gamer
clean,
references, yo.
fast. They're small.
First we started with default settings, then we started
Blue.
talking about
Peaceful.
FOV, and now we're talking about what did you just say?
I can't help it.
Easy mode, difficulties, yes.
Easy mode.
Easy mode. Um,
That's
and
tough.
then blue. Blue's like medium. Blue's pretty much just like, oh, okay, these are getting like pretty, like bumpy. Um, like there might be like paths you can take like through the forest, and those also have levels too. And then there's blacks. Those get like more steep and such. And then there's black diamonds, or like, double
Why do
black
they have
diamonds.
such a
Sorry,
fancy name
and those
compared
are
to like
like,
the rest?
bro,
Why are they called like yeah, why are they why first of all, why is it double
double
black?
black diamond.
Second of all, why does it have diamond at the end?
I don't know. Well, no, because
Oh,
that's
it's
what
like
they like just
so
put
it's
a
like
picture of
so
on
it's
the
like
map.
okay, like signs and shit.
Yeah. So like green would
Oh,
be like a
got you.
triangle. I don't know. And then like blue is a square, and then black is a diamond. But you don't really say
Yeah.
green square or green triangle. You just say green. Yeah. And then yeah, I don't know. I mean it was either black or blue. I don't know. It was both steep as hell. We all got to the bottom, and it was pretty much just the last long slope until like the mini village area where you can like put down your skis and snowboard and like eat in like the mini restaurant that's there. And then pretty much we're going down the slope, and it's pretty much it was the entire thing was a race between me and my cousin. And this is the part that like I screwed up. So karma hit me like a bitch. I'm going down. I'm pretty much the same like same like I guess length from like I guess the finish line I was with my cousin. But my cousin tries to do a trick on flat ground and ends up losing control after he does the trick, and then he crashes into like the orange nets that protect you from hitting the trees, and he just crashes into that ditch. And I start laughing, and then the second I try to stop, I immediately stop forwards, or like I pull my right leg forwards so I can stop. But then I accidentally leaned forward too early, and I ended up face planting. But then the weight of my snowboard pulled upwards, and then I
Oof.
almost did
Oh,
like
like
a
you almost
C
snapped your back,
with
eh?
my entire body. And that, yeah, and my lower back hurt so much. The second like it hit like the peak of the C, I felt like if it went any more, it just would have snapped.
Dude, that reminds me of like
And then that
my
entire
old
day, like
trampoline
I had
days,
like
man. Like
back
if I
pain.
did like if I botched a fucking landing and then like my ankles just ended up like on the back of my head, like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, dog. That shit would hurt like a bitch. Like a butt cheek on a stick, bruh.
Yeah,
Damn.
but yeah, no,
So
that was
that
that was
your
wild.
scariest moment.
Well, yeah, because I thought I would be paralyzed from the waist down forever.
Jesus.
Oof.
Um,
Near-death experience.
but yeah, no, that was pretty wild.
Fern, have you had
yeah.
any scariest
Bro,
experiences in your
I'm
entire
gonna be
life?
dead on it. Like, I don't even remember, but like, I don't know. I guess it was like one time, or I don't know. Bears are pretty fucking scary, but like,
Mm.
I wouldn't say anything like the spookiest thing, but there have been spooky things like where I've been driving down a road and a bear just walks out in
Oh,
the middle,
yeah, I
and
remember.
I
You
almost
live in
hit
that
the
place.
fucking thing. Yeah. I almost hit the bear, but like, I don't even, yeah, I wonder what would have happened if I hit the bear. Like, would my car have folded, or would the bear have folded? You know what I'm saying?
The
Largest
bear
roadkill in the
would
city.
have like maybe barely
Like, it definitely would have
survived.
fucked my, dude. It definitely would have fucked my
Oh
windshield.
no, dude, your entire front of your car it's like those things where it's like, oh, if you like get hit by or if you hit a deer, you're like gonna be injured. But if you hit a moose, you're
Oh
dead.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just gonna say like, yeah, if you ever like hit a moose, apparently like, it's like death.
You're there's like no
Like
living.
you just like it's like hitting a
You can't
wall.
live.
Seriously?
It's so rare. They are
Dang.
strong, man. They are
I've
strong.
never
They
heard
are
of that.
large too.
Yeah, like I can't remember if I saw if it was like a Ford F-150, but like a big ass pickup truck, or not a pickup truck, like actually yeah, no, a pickup truck, right? And it was just like the damage after hitting a moose, right? And there was like obviously there was no photo of like the moose being dead, so the moose continued walking, but like it was just the photo of this like completely totaled car, like the front end of the car was just like completely gone. Like, Jesus. Like, man, I don't know. Moose, what's the plural? One moose, two moose? I don't fucking know.
Uh,
But,
Mice? Sorry.
I'm not
Oh,
even,
meese.
I guarantee you the plural
Oh,
is
hey,
moose.
this guy lived.
Hold on.
Here, I'm gonna send it to the chat
Oh,
of
never mind.
what it
Plural
is.
moose is moose.
Wow, who would have thought?
Here.
Oh, yeah, me.
Put it in the chat.
I thought.
He lived. Crazy.
Oh, yeah, it is a Ford F something.
Ford F-150.
F-150. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know if that is a Ford F-150. I don't know. It says 4x4 on the back, and I don't know if...
Wow. This moose is in the car. Whoa.
Why is it? How'd it get in there?
What?
Well,
I need to stop
it's
looking at
just
these.
chilling,
Hold on.
man.
Okay, we're gonna
Just chilling in the car,
we're gonna
dude.
put this picture up on our Instagram story once this
Yo.
episode gets released. But yeah, gosh darn it. This guy survived. So I guess bears are your scariest experience.
I mean, yeah, I don't know, maybe like roller coasters. I don't know, because like I don't like heights, and that was probably like the scariest thing I've done. Like a roller coaster or some shit. I don't know. Fuck, man, I'm pretty lame though. I don't know. I don't got really cool shit.
Yeah, I think
It's a spooky
it's not
moment.
a scariest experience, but the most recent scary experience I've had was so I'm very directionally challenged when it comes to driving, right?
Yeah, no, that's pretty obvious.
Yeah. And even if I'm using a GPS, I tend to miss turns and get lost, right?
What?
So
It literally says turn left here. Like, okay, then.
So I was a city away. I picked up my sister from her work, right?
Yep.
And it was nighttime, and heading home, I missed a turn. So the detour way was it was gonna go down a path, and then slowly, the street lights started going away, right? There was just no street lights, and then so all there was my car headlights, and I was following this detour route, and then the road just got really narrow, and I saw construction things, and my sister was like, "Oh, I remember this road. It's been blocked off for forever, but it was like clear that day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I went through it, and then through the little construction zone was a bridge, right? There were no streetlights on the bridge, but I know that the highway was underneath it. It was just covered by some trees. But
Okay.
anyways, so we went over the bridge, and what kind of spooked me out was like when we went on the bridge, my sister was like, "Wait a minute, I've seen this bridge somewhere before." And I was like, "Shut up," right? And she was just like, "I saw it in a dream before," and I was just like, "No, you did not," right? And like she was just like, "I actually wrote it down." And I was just like, "What the frick?" So she started like reading about her dream. Thankfully it wasn't really like a scary dream. It was just about her like escaping of some kind of way, right? But after that bridge, I was just like, and after that story, and after like she said that, I was kind of like spooked, right? I was just like, what the frick just happened, right? Like this mad sense of deja vu coming from my sister, like no lights and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of the detour was just like this long road with no streetlights and no cars whatsoever, like nothing. And like it was like what? It was like 9 o'clock, 9:30 p.m. and it was a residential road, but it was like none of the lights in the houses were on. Like that kind of spooked
Yeah,
me
that
out.
is pretty trippy,
Yeah,
actually.
and then so
I feel like I'd be like the start of a horror movie kind of thing.
yeah, like I was looking at the houses, I was just like, why are there no lights, right? And then like the map kept on telling me to turn, but I couldn't see anywhere to turn, right? But then like eventually like I made it out of the detour and then
At
we
least
went
you were
onto the
with
highway.
somebody, so it wasn't
Yeah,
as
but like
bad,
the
right?
person I was with was just like, oh my gosh, I've seen this before, but I've never actually been on it ever. And I was just like, oh my god, please be quiet.
I'm tripping out.
Yeah, literally. So I guess
I'm freaking out.
that's my most recent scary experience. But aside from that, like if since we haven't experienced anything that was, would you say you haven't experienced anything that was genuinely scary before? Like genuinely.
I don't even know, man.
You
Like,
don't know?
I feel like there has been, but I just can't remember, you know? I feel like it's been a while
I
since I've
guess
been,
so.
like,
Yeah.
genuinely scared.
So like here's my question now. Like what nowadays in your current position in life, what would scare you the most?
Bankruptcy.
Mm.
How about you, Mac?
What would scare me the most? Everyone disappearing.
Uh
I was just gonna say infinite solitude.
I see. Mine's totally different. I just thought of this.
No yanta.
No yanta. No yanta. That would be so
Hey,
scary.
where is that from again? I think that was from, like,
There's everyone.
at Vanilla.
Yeah, Vanilla on Instagram.
Bunilla.
Yeah, 2 I's, not 2 L's. Yeah, like what Mac has. Anyways,
He has 2 eyes, but 1 L.
Cool.
oh yeah.
I don't know
Oh
what-
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
literally, he does have. Wait a
He
minute.
does. Mac Neil. But yeah. What was I saying? Kind of forgot.
Yo, what up, Neil?
Hello,
Thanks,
Neil.
man.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. I was saying I literally just thought of this now, but I've been having this like huge paranoia for like intruders and stuff.
What the fuck?
Intruder.
Yeah, I think something that would scare me the most is like if I just like walk into my house and I look to my left or something and someone's just like there. And it's like a grown ass man. Or like if I just like I'm eating at the dinner table and my back porch like door is open and like only the screen is closed and then like I just hear a guy coming in or like walking on the porch but no one is home. Like I think
Dude, that would be creepy as
yeah,
shit.
yeah, even though I have like a security camera, it's only in one place of the house, right? So like that's not really providing me the most safety. So like I feel like intruders like scare me the
Oh,
most.
I guess actually no, this one wasn't really that spooky, but like there was somebody that when I lived at my old house in the same city as you guys,
Yeah.
um, there was somebody that like just walked up to like the back door, and like the back door at the time, or like the back door was a glass door, so it's like you could see through it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just this brown dude that just walked up there, and he like came really close to the glass, right? And I was like sitting like in front of the glass, and I just see this dude, and like my dad was there, so it's chills, right? But he just walked up, and then he knocked on the glass, and then he was holding like food,
Mm-hmm.
and he just like, my dad opened the door, and he was just like, he said somebody's name, and I think he was like a delivery person, but like, what the fuck was that? Like, Jesus, it was just so like out of the blue, man.
Mm-hmm.
You think people
Just like imagine
who just think about that,
that, man.
like with delivery drivers, just get spooked.
Spooked.
Yeah, fuck.
Okay,
Oh.
so yeah, intruders, man, those are not it. Let me ask this one more question, right? Okay.
What would that be?
If you guys were like, okay, so you know how people like have this saying like, oh my gosh, I could write an entire like Bible about my life or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or like, and people like real people make autobiographies, right? Like, but you know, let's do the opposite here. If you were to sum up your life in one word, what would it be?
Long.
Long?
What would be another better one?
Ongoing.
Oh my gosh, that's
Sorry.
so like inspiration.
Quirky. Sorry. Duh. Yeah, that's a hard one because it's like one word,
Yeah, one word to
not
describe
two
your life.
words.
Since I'm
So I said 2 words, that would have been like. Actually, no. If it was 3 words, maybe if it was 4 words.
oh, just a sentence
Maybe
of
if it was like
he's
an
writing his
entire
own autobiography.
paragraph.
Yo, what is that Bible again?
Yeah, but like if you were to condense your life into one word, what would it be?
Come on, putting me on the spot
Yeah.
here.
Okay. So
The only
since
word
I,
that
pops
since
in
I
my
was the one
head-
who made
Is eventful. That's
eventful.
pretty lame.
It's pretty good. But yeah, I think. Well, I mean, it's one word to describe your life, but I guess it could describe you as an entire. Well, I don't know if it could describe you as an
Me
entire
as an
person.
entire-
Yeah, because if I say
person?
something like,
Weird.
if I say something like how I'm feeling right now,
Yeah.
like I'd just be like tired,
Yeah.
or like tiring.
No, but
But
okay.
if I say that to sum up my life, you know, that shit sounds depressing as fuck.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Tiring.
How's your life? Tiring.
But
Like, Jesus.
I
Yeah,
think-
imagine hearing that, bro. Like, hey, well, how's it going? Tiring.
like yeah, if you were to come up with just a one-word title for, but let's see. Since I was the one who made the question like a couple weeks ago, I've been thinking about it, and the only word that comes up for me is nap.
Mm.
Wow. I was
Yeah.
gonna say artsy, but you
Like,
know, because that's quirky.
My life is not necessarily.
Oh, I'm quirky.
Mm.
Oh, you're quirky. Your life is quirky.
That's me. I'm quirky,
Uh,
dude. Oh my, actually, no, my life isn't quirky. Maybe, yeah, no, that's probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Okay.
fuck, I forgot the question already, dude.
Okay, wait, let's
Oh,
let's
wow.
change it. If you guys were to describe yourself in one word, then
Definitely
Weird.
quirky.
wait, you weird?
So quirky,
You're quirky too.
100%.
Um,
Yes, dude. There you go.
For
There's
me-
fucking 66% of MFV is quirky.
for me, I wanted to say like fucking I wanted to say, what was the word? I forgot it. Never mind.
Nice. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Wow.
All right.
And it was one word. You have to remember one word.
All right.
The one word.
You messed it up.
Our dog shit, kid.
You're
Okay,
ruining it.
I'm not ruining it.
You kind of did.
Uh,
Be honest.
You're ribbon in it.
I'm not ruining it.
You
Why
kind
are
of
there
did.
socks on your door? Oh no, those are hats. Never mind.
Well, brain damage.
Okay, they kind of look like
These?
socks. You know, like those Christmas stockings that are hanging on like
Oh my
people's like
god. No, there's the
fireplace.
black cats, dude. Oh my god.
I totally forgot what word I was gonna say. I guess I'm quirky too.
I don't want to be quirky anymore.
100%
yeah,
of
never mind.
MFB is quirky.
I
Oh,
was
wait a
gonna-
minute. Bun is quirky. Yeah, no, only 33% of MFB is quirky now. Sorry.
No, 200%. I am out for another 100. But am I not normal? Okay, yeah, the
No.
word I was what?
You're not on default
Wait,
settings.
never mind.
What do you
Definitely
mean?
not.
Anyway,
That's
DLC
a
normal?
DLC
pack.
and shit.
oh yeah. But yeah, the word I was thinking
And
about.
it's costing me more than what is it? What is the gas at right now? It's costing me like what?
Oh my
The DLC
goodness,
is
my
about
freaking
DLC is about
please.
about $5,000.
What, are you serious? How is it $5,000?
I don't know. I just said a random number.
Nah, it
though.
has to be close
Gosh,
though.
darn! I thought you like calculated it.
Yeah, imagine it was $5,000 in
I
gas
owe
money.
you 5K.
Like, dude, that would be
My
crazy.
goodness, I don't think even
Like, imagine
Uber
if the
drivers
numbers
make
like
that much.
actually like I triple checked the numbers, like, and I actually like ran them through like a system, and it like actually equaled 5,000.
That's actually messed up.
No,
You could
that's
just say
Would
no.
you pay me back?
no.
I don't even have that kind of money.
No, like if you saw the number and you like I showed you all of the proof, would you like make it like would you make an effort to pay me
No.
back?
I would try to make a compromise with you because like, you know, the times where people drive
I'll
each-
give you drawings.
no, the times when people drive each other, I feel like if you're not forced or compelled to drive another person and doing it out of your own will, then like it's partially like your responsibility, right? But if you're forced or compelled or gaslit to do so, then you know, I feel like that's the person's fault and they should have full liability. But you know, if whatever your case stands, like for me, like if I compelled you to do anything, then probably yeah.
Oh shit! Well, there. So the 5K sounded real nice.
So I've compelled him to drive there.
5K in full.
I'm gonna need 5K
Uh.
now. Anyways, we have a Patreon. Joking.
Oh my
What
god.
the? What the?
Shameless.
We actually do not. Not yet. Not yet, at
Yet.
least. Gonna try to make it by soon. Not a Patreon.
Who the
but,
fuck knows, man? Like whenever we want to.
yeah, we're like that in the MFB podcast. But yeah,
You sure?
that's a good episode.
Oh shit, man! Yeah, that was a pretty interesting episode. I didn't talk that much.
Yeah, Mac told a lot
But-
of stories today.
Stay tuned. Yeah, you know, actually, it makes up from last episode because I talked a lot last episode, and Mac didn't talk that much.
All true.
So- That makes
That's
sense.
okay.
Yeah, and I think Bun talks too much. But anyway.
All right, guys. It's just gonna be.
sorry. I'm kidding.
It's just gonna be
I'm
Ferdin
Oh my
and
God.
Mac.
Hey, the FM cast.
The Ferdin Mac episode.
Okay.
Bun is on taken leave.
I almost thought
Bun is DLC. Patreon only.
it was just an unlockable.
MF in brackets B.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, so that was the end of MFP podcast episode. Something that I
Oh,
don't
he's
know.
actually doing that.
Um,
Episode 4.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
idiot.
leave that in there, man.
This is
And,
what happens when
yeah.
you don't listen to our own podcast.
It's just, dude, I'm so tired. I've been up since like 9
That's
in the morning,
okay.
and it is currently 3 in the morning.
Dude,
Yes,
I still
sir.
had to do this stupid laundry.
You suck. I still need to grind.
Need for Speed.
Yes, we are. Alright.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you next month.